Minecraft, but I'm only allowed to build with the color orange, Christmas Village Edition. Last time we built this red Santa themed house, and today, well, I had to get a little creative. There's not much I can think of that is like specifically orange for Christmas, so I'm taking inspo from the reindeer stables and building an orange carrot cafe. I actually think it'll be nice to have a cafe in the village. The bottom floor could be the storefront where food and drinks are sold, and the second floor could be a home for the shop owner. Ta-da! Welcome to the Carrot Cafe! Look at this. I love this build. We've got a hanging carrot hanging off at the house. We've got carrot windows. And this little checker printed thing I did with the wool in the front just makes it look so cozy. But okay, so this is the outside of the build. And basically, when you walk in, this is gonna be the cafe. So I wanna have a place to sit over here. This will be the area where you can order food. Then there'll be more seating over here. Through this back door, we'll have the kitchen and storage room. And then as we go upstairs, this is where the shop owner lives. To the right, we'll have a bathroom. Then there's this big open area for a kitchen and living room. Then on the very top floor of this build, we can have a hobby area, a bedroom, and maybe another lounge space. Starting with the cafe though, look at all the stuff I found. Look at this, look. Do you see? There's so many cute things in here. First of all, yes, this is the Carrot Cafe, but we will also be selling just like other things that are orange because look at this that I found. It's a little pastry display case and it's got cute stuff in it. So the first thing I want to do is make the checkout area so we can have a front counter like this. And I do actually have a cash register, which is really cute. There's a little receipt popping out. Should it be there though? Maybe we can actually have one here and one here. I do have a phone that I want to use. So hold on, let's put some more counters on this back wall. Oh, you know what we should also do? Let's get some framed item frames. Then we could put these on the wall and make a menu. And inside of all these item frames, we could, I guess we're gonna mostly add carrots. We could have orange carrot, golden carrot, and this is pumpkin pie, but I'm gonna pretend that it's carrot pie. And then obviously because this is a cafe, we have to have tea and coffee. I don't have an orange espresso machine, but you know what? The white's fine because it matches. I feel like we should at least have like, I don't know, a bunch. Oh wait, those are bigger. Okay, hold on, wait, no. In the middle, we'll have this. It's perfect. And I know like there's croissants and stuff in here and muffins. This is technically a blueberry muffin. That's actually a carrot muffin. Your eyes deceive you. They're not blue. It's orange. Oh wait, something else I wanted to do was I wanted to have these little wall-mounted cups because that's super cute. I also obviously want to display barrels of carrots, so we do have a round one and a square one. I actually think I like the square one for this space, so let's put one over here. Maybe like another at the end. Wait, that's cute there. This kind of reminds me of like when you're checking out at a cafe and they have like little snacks by the counter. Grab a carrot. Above the checkout area, we definitely have to have some cute orange lights. Wait, I love this. Now let's see, what else did I pick out that we could display? Oh, the lights. This would be perfect for right above these. Oh my gosh, yes. It gives it a little festive flair. Now I do have disposable coffee cups, which is pretty cute. So we could add that over here like somebody's buying it. And maybe by this register, someone's buying a carrot. I totally forgot that I wanted to add a phone so, you know, we could get to-go orders. So maybe we could just turn the counter like this and put the phone here. In this front part of the cafe, I thought it'd be cute to create a cozy area. So instead of like regular tables and chairs, we can have some sofa seats. This is cute. We have this regular floor lamp and then we have one that kind of arches over. And do these turn on? Okay, wait, they do, but they don't. This one's not staying on. Okay. What? Oh, okay, I got it. You have to smack it at a certain angle. There we go. Now for a bit more of a cozy vibe, I thought it would be nice to have like a stack of books. So we could put those books there, maybe some right here. I definitely want to have a cute mixed up carpet. And to fill up this wall space, we could just add another window. Now, I was thinking, because we just built this cafe, it should have a grand opening. And what does every grand opening need? Balloons. I want these to float. So put these here like that. Can we put these like right here? I like that. And then maybe we can add some to the outside. Oh, while we're out here, look what I have. An actual cafe sign. Always perfect. And then I feel like we need some more of these lights. So right at the top of this wall, we can add them. Okay, now this needs more Christmas vibes. So I was thinking that we could put a tree down here and like maybe right here where there's a big empty wall. I unfortunately do not have a Christmas tree that is just orange lights and orange ornaments, but this multicolored one does have orange on it. Oh, that's fun. Around the tree, we're obviously gonna add some presents, even though I know this is a cafe, but maybe there's a grand opening giveaway happening where like the first 25 people to buy something at the Carrot Cafe gets the carrot themed Christmas present. Over in the rest of the space, this is where all the main tables are gonna go, so we can have some like this. Now, unfortunately, these are kind of the only chairs that I have. They're like diner chairs, but I think it works. It's okay. Now, something that I don't normally add too often are ceiling fans, but I do have these orange ones that I think kind of would look nice in here. And then I also want to hang some lanterns. Oh, I can't forget about the bunting and fairy lights. Basically, every house is gonna have those. Should we add some right in front of the checkout? Yeah, that's cute. We could put some more over here. And then over these windows, we can add more orange Christmas lights. Okay, yep. I really like this room. But now that we have the front part of the cafe done, it's time to work on the back rooms. Look at this. I didn't realize that I had like a super jumbo fridge. This is perfect for a cafe. Look at it. Look at it. I love this refrigerator. I think I really like these because it reminds me of a Barbie refrigerator that I used to have. So it was very cute. Should we have 2 refrigerators? Probably, because this is like a business. We have to store a lot of carrots in here. Now along this wall, we can add a counter. Definitely have some upper cabinet storage. We can have 2 sinks because we're gonna have to clean a lot of dishes. And then also to help with that, we can have some dishwashers. I actually did find a bunch of like dish stuff. So I think I like this one just because it's orange. So we have one there, we can have one there. Then we could put some more dishes with tongs there because maybe like we're making food and you know, you don't want to touch it with your fingers. That's disgusting. So those can go there. And then should we have more dish storage on the top? This feels a little impractical, but it kind of looks cool. On the sides of the refrigerators, we should have some more counters. And I do have a stove that we should probably put somewhere like for the baked goods and stuff. Yeah, I totally used this whole area just for like washing dishes. And now we don't have any prep space. Okay, maybe it would be better if we got rid of this and made a door here. That way we can put this wall back up and have more space for making food. So here's some more counters. And then here we can be chopping some carrots, making some carrot pie. I think over here we should also have some counters, and then that way we can have a little blender. Wait, let's put the blender here, and then this could be where we have the stove. Then we can also have some cookware, a toaster, and another espresso machine because I seem to be obsessed. We're gonna add some more orange Christmas lights in here. And even though we got rid of one of the refrigerators, it actually kind of makes more sense to have them in the storage room anyway. So I'm gonna keep the one here, but we're gonna add some more in this room. One here, then we'll add some counters. We'll definitely need some shelves. And in the rest of the space, we can display our ingredients, which is basically carrots. So we put a carrot here, put barrel carrots here, barrel carrots here. Maybe we can just have some more barrels for like storage, so we could put this barrel, maybe more carrots, and this barrel. This is perfect. Well, now that the cafe part of this build is done, let's decorate the house for the shop owner. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is the bathroom because I'm gonna use all the pastel stuff. So I'm thinking on this wall here, we can have our orange bathtub. Then we can have a cute little double pastel sink vanity situation floating thing on this wall. And the toilet can go here. Now I do have this rubber ducky, which is like kind of yellow, but it has an orange beak. So it's fine. We can have these tiny little hand towels by the sink because I have an orange like bar. And then I also have an orangey toilet paper roll. Over the sinks, we have to have some mirrors, of course. And then I do have this little shower caddy that has some orange stuff on it. Wait, this kind of looks more gold. Wait a minute. It's the rose gold that looks orange. Ta-da! Oh wait, and then I also need the shower thing. I almost forgot. We can use this one. Oh, that's perfect. To surround the shower, I'm obviously going to use some orange glass. And then I want to have a little something to display the toothbrushes with the orange toothbrush in there. And also maybe some more towels like this. Maybe we could just do a basket. I never used this basket. Hey, we also have like a towel heater. Wait, that's kind of nice. Should we put that there? That's cool. Okay, and then could have like a little basket of towels in the corner. And then maybe I can just use this framed trap door and find a block that matches the sink. Is it this? Does this kind of match? Oh my gosh, it totally does. This is perfect. Ta-da! But okay, obviously right now this bathroom isn't giving Christmas, and like it doesn't really have to, but I want it to. So let's get these lights and put them around the mirrors. I really don't think I have any. Oh, I spoke too soon. This wreath has an orange bulb on it. So, above the toilet it goes. Then I think all we really need besides that is a bit of carpet. Now I'm excited for this living room because look at how tall the ceilings are. Oh, we're gonna make a giant fireplace. Oh. Look at that. But okay, we're gonna need to have some framed blocks over here and then also some slabs. So we can put this here. And I actually want to use a different block for the mantle. I think I just want a solid colored orange block. That's cute. And then I am gonna put the TV over the fireplace. I know, controversial, but this is where it should go. Wait, that actually looks great. That works perfectly. And then in the fireplace, we can have a giant fire. Wait, the wider fireplace is cool. Now, obviously, in this living room, we're gonna have to have a Christmas tree, and I think that this corner is perfect because it's right in front of the window. Oh, wait, that's cute. I did purposely put it a few blocks away from the windows. That way we can display a bunch of presents and toys. So we can have a small square box, a rectangle box, a round box, a square box. And then I have this little orange teddy bear. Oh, look how cute that is. Got some blocks. We have a Rubik's Cube. And then there's also a xylophone that I picked out literally only because it has an orange rectangle on it. Now, because we have a pretty long rectangular living room, I want to use these couch pieces to kind of fill up the space. So maybe this should be an end piece. Should we have it turned? Because I do have a corner piece. That's kind of nice. And then I also have the ottoman that we could put there. On the fireplace above the TV, we can add our multicolored Christmas wreath. Then on the tallest parts of these side walls, we can add more Christmas lights. On the floor in front of the couch, I do want to add some more carpet. This corner is kind of feeling a little empty to me, so maybe we can add a small side chair. Then we can add a couple of side tables and some lamps. I do have this smaller Christmas tree that I want to put somewhere. Maybe we could have it here and like another one over here. Then I know these aren't like super orange items, but on the mantle we can have a Christmas tree snow globe. It is multicolored. I do see an orange pixel on there, but this one is not orange. It is just a white igloo. The last thing I want to add to this space is a couple of orange banners. And then honestly, maybe we can just add some more of these lights to the windows. Yep, that's cute. Because the space for the kitchen is also kind of narrow, I think it might be fun to try a new kitchen layout. So instead of having an island in this space, I want to have a peninsula. Then we could just add some drawers. We could put a sink in the middle. I don't have an orange refrigerator, so we're gonna have to use a white one. Should this go all the way around? That actually might be kind of cool if we have a turn like that. That way, on the very end, we can add a refrigerator. And then on the top, we can add some cabinets. I just realized that there's no real spot for the stove. So hold on. Sink will not go in the middle. Sink will go over there. And we can have something like this. By the stove, we can have some utensils. By the sink, we can have some dishes drying. Then over here, we can have an espresso machine, a blender, and a toaster. On the other side of this peninsula, we're gonna have to have some stools for seating. I do want to have some carrots to cut. And on the floor, we could just add some more carpet. Oh, you know what? I want to grab another one of these Christmas trees to put here. That way it's like symmetrical, but it also gives a bit of Christmas vibes to the kitchen. And then, of course, I'm going to add some more of these lights. And it might be cute to display presents up here. Over the peninsula, I do want to have some hanging lanterns, so let's just add a bunch of those. And then I totally forgot that I had an orange lunchbox. Now for the upstairs of this house, I mentioned that I wanted to have a bedroom area, like a hobby space, and another lounge area. So I think this space should be for the bedroom. This could be for the hobbies, and this big open area could be for some more couches. In the middle of this window, we can have our bed, so obviously it's gonna be orange. And then I was thinking that we could technically use these closets. They're not like super orange, but there's orange clothing items on them. So we have this, and then on the sides, we can have some shoes. There's orange shoes, there's like kind of an orange flannel, and there's an orange shirt with a chicken on it. Now I do have these little tables that we could put lamps on. I do have an orange lava lamp that we could put in the middle. Then we can have a cat plushie, a mushroom, a little snow golem plushie, a sheep plushie, a light tan, kind of orange bear, and an actual orange teddy bear. Then above the bed, we can add some bunting and fairy light strings. Should we put Christmas lights there too? I think so. I think they would look really cute right here. That's perfect. Okay, and now that we have most of the bedroom stuff done, let's do the hobby area. This is what I picked out so far. We have like an orange basketball and a piano and stuff. I also have this desk, which, yes, is birch wood. Again, like the closets. But the top of it is orange. Okay, now if I grab another type of desk, I know it's crazy to have different kinds, but listen, I want to put this one over here on this wall because this could be for like art stuff. I've got this easel that has like some orange on it. Oh, also, we should get an orange stool. This little paint set here that's like in an orange case. We have some cute cork boards. Oh, also, I have this little picture frame, which is cute. I don't like this picture though. Hold on, wait. Oh, no, nope. No. Oh, an orange frog! Oh, that's perfect. Then let's see. I want to have some music stuff so we can have a piano here. Maybe a guitar by the window. And then I've got a basketball that we could just put on the floor. Then we could have a big bucket of orange paint. We can add a little desk easel with an orangey flower on there. Then we could have some watercolors and crayons. In this little lounge area, would it be weird to have another Christmas tree? Maybe so it doesn't take up too much space, we can add the smaller ones. Okay, now I want to have a little cozy couch situation. So we can have one here, another one here. Then we can add some ottomans, a table with a lamp on it, some more carpet, and Christmas lights. Now that the top floor is decorated, the Garrett Cafe is officially done. Let's go on a tour. Da-da-da. This place is so cute. I love the giant carrot. You can see the Christmas trees through the windows. Stop it, that's adorable. But okay, as we went through the orange Garrett Cafe, this first floor, well, it's the cafe. So we have the little checkout area where you can order and buy your food. We have a lovely menu selection on this back wall full of carrots. We also have some coffee, possibly carrot flavored. Over here we have some seating with a couple of guests' orders on the tables. And then at the front of the cafe, we have a lounge area. Behind this back cafe wall, this is where the kitchen is, where all the food is prepped and the dishes are washed. So We have a very large dish cleaning area. Then we have the prep station to make all the food, a stove to cook, of course. And then through this back door, we have the storage room. As we make our way upstairs, this is where the Carrot Cafe owner lives. So up here, actually in this little corner, I decided to put a little tree and sitting area because it was just kind of empty. But to the right over here, we have an orange bathroom. And then down this hallway, we have the living room and the kitchen. Over in the kitchen, we have a bunch of orange things, obviously, like some more carrots. And then in the living room, we have a bunch of Christmas lights, cozy places to sit, and the Christmas tree with presents. On the very top floor of the house, we have the bedroom where the shop owner sleeps. We've got bear plushies, sheep plushies, cat plushies, mushroom and snowman plushies. Across from the sleeping zone, we have a secondary lounge space with some couches and a lamp. Then over here, we have the hobby area. So we've got some crafting stuff with paints and books. And over on this side, we have some music. So what do you think about the Carrot Cafe? I think this was my favorite so far. Let me know what you liked about it in the comments below. And if you're new, make sure to subscribe.